Welcome to project number 15, where we're going to be talking about how to composite Adobe Animate 2022 Basics, which is my promo video. So what we're going to do is we're going to be improving my promo video with adding lower thirds and then adding some motion to the graphics that I provide to you. So the very first thing I want you to do is download project number 15. So make sure you're on my website, learntechprojectfiles.com. Go to Adobe AfterEffects 2022 projects, and then go to number 15 here. We're going to download this file, and while that's working, we're going to go to AfterEffects, and we're going to create the project, which is project number 15, Adobe Animate Basics. So what I want to do is click on New Project. I'm going to go to File, Save As. I'm going to go to Projects. In my documents, I'm going to go to Projects. And we're going to follow this same formula here. We're going to create a new folder, 15, project number 15, and this is going to be Adobe Animate 2022 Basics. I'm going to copy that with Command C, well, Command A to select all, and then Command C to copy. Okay. I'm going to copy that, and then we're going to label the project with the same exact label. Okay. So we'll save that. So now we have that. Let's go back to Firefox and see where we're at. You can see based on the pie graph here, we're about at 75%, give or take. It's just about done, about 9 seconds left. So we'll let that finish, and then we're going to grab that zip file and put it inside of our projects folder. So I'm going to open this up in the downloads. I'm going to bring it to documents. Then I'm going to go to documents and bring it over to projects. And then we're going to put it in number 15. I'll double click on it to uncompress the file. And then we're going to look at the file and see what we have. So you can see we have all these different things. And what I did for this example is I grabbed my promo video that I did for Adobe Animate for the Ultimate Guide, and I'm going to use it for the basics and also the projects. So we're going to use that same promo video for all three projects. Okay, and the reason for that is because we want to practice creating different effects with different videos. Okay, so let's go to After Effects, and I'm going to go to the project panel, right click and import, click on File. We're going to go to project number 15, and I'm going to select all of the graphics and the video and open that up. And then I'm going to bring Adobe Animate 2022 Basics to the timeline, okay, or to the composition. I'm going to mute my speakers, okay, and we're going to scrub through and see all of the video that I have on here and kind of identify where we want to put the lower thirds and if we want to do a different kind of graphic for different parts of the video. Now you'll notice it's pixelated, right? And that's just because of the preview. But if I were to hit spacebar and actually watch the clip, then I can see exactly where everything is. So let's look at the graphics that we have. Okay, so I'm going to pause this by moving the cursor right here. And if I just click on it, you can see that this is the introduction. So we can use the introduction if you want. We don't have to. In this case, I don't think there's a reason to. So what I'll do is I'll grab benefits and we'll bring that to the composition. Then I'm going to shrink this down to here and also bring this down over here, and we'll keep it to about 10 seconds. Now normally what I do is I go here and I type in the time code, but because I'm using a recorder where the keyboard shortcuts correspond with some of those numbers, I have to use the scrub bar instead. So just so you know that. So we're at 7 seconds, and what we can do with this is we can shrink this down. If I hold shift and shrink it down, I can put it there, and then we can put it over in the right hand corner here. Okay, and we can also put it up like that. We can put it over here where it's kind of out of the way, but it's still visible, which I kind of like better. And then let's go to transform, and we're going to click on opacity. So the opacity, I want it to be 0. Then I go about 2 seconds in, almost 3. I want it to basically fade in. Okay. You see all the benefits, and then it just jump cuts away. Okay. Now, instead of doing that, let's extend this clip out to 25 seconds, and then let's set a keyframe for position, and actually for opacity to be 0 right here. So let's bring this down to 0, and let's see how that looks. So we'll fade in. You see the content, and then it fades away. All right, so I don't like that at all. What we can do is extend this out, put the keyframe down here, and let's see how that looks. And still it's doing the same thing. Okay, it slowly fades away. So we'll get rid of the keyframe. Okay, I'll bring this back to where we had it at, and we'll just have a jump cut out. Or we can grab the position keyframe. Okay, and then right here, we can have it go whoop, like that. And let's see how that looks. So I'll hit play. It fades in nicely. We get to see it for a little bit, and then it should start to move right here. Beautiful. Then what we can do is for the next graphic, okay, we'll put it in the same spot. Okay, and here, let me collapse this layer real quick. I'll bring this in, and then we can shrink this down, so I'll hold shift, and then we can put it over here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll have it fade in. So I'll put that to 35 seconds, and then let's have this set the opacity to 0, and then at 25 seconds we'll set it to 100%. So I'll start it here, I'll hit spacebar, and a beautiful transition in, and then we could set the position here and then have it move out by 30 seconds. Okay, go whoop, like that. And then shrink this down, just so that it's not so long. Okay, so we will learn, and then it should start moving. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll pause that. And then let's grab students, and let's pause the timeline for a second. Let's grab students, and this time what we can do, instead of having it just kind of fade in, we can use that same effect for position, and maybe let's move it down here, because having it up there is kind of blocking what I'm showing on the screen, right? So what we can do is set the position. Okay, so the position could be, we're here first, right? And then at 45 seconds, we bring it in. Okay, and then at 55 seconds, we go out. Okay, and then I can trim all this down. I'll hit play. So it slowly comes in, which I'm going to speed that up, but then it comes out. So we'll speed it up. So I'll hit play. And I admit that's a little too short. So we'll drag this out to 1 minute and 10 seconds and see if that fixes it. Nope. Still too long, so I'm going to delete that. We'll delete this. And we'll just have it fade in instead of... And so I'm ripping up what I did. I'll bring this back to here. Okay, we'll have it fade in instead of position in. Okay, so we'll do that. Then we'll adjust the opacity to 100%. Then here, we can do position and have it go up. Okay, I don't know why that's not working. Let me see. Oh, I see. I didn't adjust the position. So the position, we need to move that to here. Okay, then it will fade in. All right, so let's fix the positioning on this. I'll delete these keyframes for a second. And let's do it like this. Let's turn the opacity to 0. Okay, let's go in a few seconds. Turn the opacity to 100%. Then we're going to go to the 45 seconds. We'll set the position for the keyframe and then go to 50 seconds and move it out. Now when I play that, it'll fade in quickly, and then at 45 seconds, it'll start to move it out. And even if it's that slow, that's fine. Okay, that works. Okay, so then let's do thank you and requirements. So let me scrub to... Okay, so we're almost at the end of the clip here. So let me see where it ends. At about 1 minute and 26 seconds. So we have about 20 seconds to work with. So we could go to 55 seconds, put requirements in there. I'm going to adjust this down a little bit. And again, put that over here. And what I would do is I'd do the fade in and fade out. Or fade in and jump cut. Because with the jump cut, what's nice about that is even just having it appear is fine. You know, you just jump cut in, jump cut out. It fits the fast pace, you know, promo video style. So let's go to 10 seconds and add the thank you graphic. So we're not going to add any effects to these. We're just going to put them on the composition here and just shrink them down and then let them jump cut in and out. Okay. And that's actually fine. Because it actually adds a lot of engagement to the promo video. Because then it gives you kind of a... So let's watch each effect real quick. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, I like it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.